That's right, 24. 35. I can't add no more.
International
President what?
Sounded like a radio station.
Yeah. Sing us a song, song to sing. Sing, sing, sing a song. Bates. Any kid in Norman?
I don't know.
28. This one almost 79 years old. 67, 81 years old, died the day after Christmas. That sucks. 61 to 85, 23. Willie. Okay, it says daughter. 97 to 99, not just almost 2 years old, not quite. Let's see, it's one back here in the corner. All by it's lonesome. Nice house. I wouldn't want to have the apartment house ring. Anybody here want to talk to us? Changing spirit about this. Greg, he's getting some little bit of people talking to him. I'm not getting anything.
I had it for a minute, and you know why I was gone.
What do we got back here? Big old stone marker thing, I guess. That one fell.
Wonderful.
Wonderful what? The stone that fell? Wonderful about that. Of course, I didn't make it a few months old. Shoot, 15, almost 16. There we go, right here. Second company, B-13 Texas Infantry, Confederate States Army, died about 1898. Thomas Kane. Must be more Kanes here. Are we recording?
Sounded like, are you recording us?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Is that okay to record y'all guys?
Y'all know about recording. Isn't that recording time?
Yeah, you got a point there. How do you know about recording? Let's see what we got here. W.L. daughter, Harold family.
Planned.
Do you like what?
That was planned. What was planned? Yours said, do you like? Find an area here where they'll talk to us. Harold, born 83 years of age. He probably died. His wife got remarried and she's buried next to her new husband. Reason.
Do you believe?
Yes, I do believe. I've seen things. I've seen things I saw and I still can't believe I saw them, but I know what I saw. I tell people what I saw and they look at me like, you're crazy. And I go, yeah, I have to be. Seen a couple of apparitions in my life. And actually an angel. Are there angels where you're at? Well, you said something about being wonderful. What was wonderful? Where you're at, is that wonderful? Over here and check out a little bit over this way. Let's see what we got here. 1875, 1909, 33, almost 34 years of age, Sparkman. We've checked these folks out over here.
We love talking.
Well, that's good, yeah. I'm glad you like to talk. Come on, what's on y'all's mind? What's it like where you're at? Is it peaceful? Is it like another dimension? You're living your life normally? One that's got a little damage to it. Died in 33. You can't actually make out when she was born. It's sad, people. Now, some of these just because of time and age, but they have to lock these up because people come like to tear them down and knock them over. which is totally wrong. Rogers, 5172, 71 years of age. Yep. 54, 72 years of age. 5582 Davis. 27. Another Davis, 49, 17, 68. Almost my age. Sue, 59 to 19. Sue, if you're here, can you talk to us? And tell us about when you passed on. Anybody tell me what it's like where you're at?
Definition.
Definition of what it's like where you're at. Is it like, it's like you're living alongside us, existing? Y'all still work? Or is it nice there? Another thing I have what they call visitations. My sister used to see things, visions. Visitation is when you're dreaming, sleep of course, and you see someone who has passed, and I guess it would be kind of like a lucid dream, but you talk to that person about them dying. I've had quite a few. My grandma will come back. On her third time back, she told me she had to move on. She wasn't going to be able to come back. I give credit to my grandma. My parents were great too. I had good parents. Don't get me wrong, they tried. It was just hard. 4 kids.
Ask.
Ask, okay. I did ask. Is your world like another dimension? Do you exist alongside us? Do you see what we're doing, but we can't see what you're doing? Or can you just hear us, like we hear you on occasion? It's a little quiet in this area. Let's go check out this area. Maybe somebody might want to talk with us. A little bit muddy in this area. We had quite a bit of rain, which is good. We need the rain. At least down here we don't get the ice and snow very much. By the way, we're in North Texas. Also, back to the visitations. Back in '99, my brother got killed in a car wreck. He was just 37. His fault. Got off work, went out with his buds to a bar, got wasted. So he's doing about 60 miles an hour, ran into a bridge pillar. The motor ended up in the front seat with him. In a visitation, I saw him. We were like at it was kind of like at an arena.
Unexplained.
Unexplained? I mean, you can't explain like where you're at? Gonna be what, 5597. But I saw my brother walk out the door, and I could tell I hollered at him, went to get him, and his face was pretty bad shape. I didn't go to see him at the coroner's office because I just couldn't, you know, because I'm no softy. Somebody dies and it really gets to me. There's more of these Carnes graves. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but somebody can correct me, it'd be great. McCain, Robert, Eli, 3672. Just buried 36 years old. Robert Eli McCain. John H. Lampkin, Pioneers County 14th Brigade, Confederate States Army. Say 1970, just a little bit, a few years after the war. He's barely 51 years old. But I saw my brother and he didn't know what happened. And I told him he'd been in a car wreck and he got killed. He said he didn't know what happened. And I told him what happened. Well, he come back a few times. And I always wondered why, when I had my visitations, why I never asked anybody what heaven was like. So next time I saw my brother, you're probably gonna think I'm making this up, but I'm not. You can believe it or not, that's up to you, that's your choice.
I like the lights.
You like the lights? What about the lights do you like? What kind of lights you talking about? You probably passed before we had all this electricity and stuff. So you like seeing those lights? I guess if you weren't used to light bulbs and things like that, that would be interesting. These little markers you see around here, with the little crosses on them and such, they're unmarked graves. There are people there, they have no idea who they are. And actually, the first person buried here doesn't even have a marker. 72. 70. When was the last burial you said? 72?
Yeah, no, 77.
77? Okay, this one's buried in 72.
Come back again.
Yeah, we'll come back again. Are y'all getting tired, or is that what the deal is? Tired of us walking around talking to you? I know it probably takes a lot of energy out of you. We can use some of the batteries, things I've got on. Listen, back to my brother, asking what heaven was like.
I didn't believe this.
You didn't believe this? Or when he went to the other side, you didn't believe? I believe. I know there's something else. The experiences I had and stuff. Back to my brother. I asked him what heaven was like. Gone. Or being gone, like being past, you died. So you don't believe this being gone? Isn't it an adjustment? Now my sister, she passed, and she told me she passed peacefully. And she had COPD bad. She was on oxygen. Sorry, back to my brother again.
Equal.
Equal? I don't understand equal. You still getting anything?
I'll get a little chirp every so often.
I got one here that says, I don't believe this, gone.
Oh, yours prints out captions?
Yeah, it's a different one.
Oh.
You gotta pay money for it. Not much, for a little bit. I was telling a story about my brother, because I have visitations, and when I asked my brother what heaven was like, he told me it was like going to the beach every day and you don't got to worry about suntan lotion. Hunt? Were you hunting when you got killed? Is that what you're telling us? Was it sudden? And see, my brother, he wasn't the type of green. Yeah, exactly. That's why you have visitations in my dreams. Now, the last one I had was my dad and my sister, but my sister was not talking, and it was the first time my dad had ever come back to me in over 20 years since he had passed. I never understood that. It's a nice cemetery. I haven't got anything. One more walk over by the supposedly where there's a witch buried, or two. But what do you say?
Couldn't tell.
Griffin, something. This is where we're getting more communication over this area. Do a little final walk through. I don't think I went to these over here. Yeah, I did. I didn't go to that one though. Looks like a big fire pit.
Doctor.
You needed a doctor, or were you a doctor? Homemade markers. Can anybody tell us where the supposedly witch is buried at, or witches? Goes back, like I say, back then. If you chew bubble gum, they call you a witch. I really can't make this out. In memory of Reba Evans, deceased this life, year 1863, who was born can't really make it out. If y'all can make this out, leave in the comments. My eyesight ain't no good. I only have one eye. Had a retina detachment. Had surgery on it, but they couldn't fix it. My cornea got messed up and everything. And my good eye, which was my bad eye, isn't that good. That's the reason why I know you drive to these places. Greg drives, I don't. Because that's even though I had special training in driving back when I was in law enforcement, it helps. But I still have problems, especially at night. Anybody want to tell us about the witch again? Yep. Born about 1786 in North Carolina.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, you're leaving? Are y'all tired? Well, if you are, I understand. Thank you for your time.
So he was like 60.
He'd been 70 years old. Died.
He came here.
Yeah, he died 7 years later, so he's 77 or about that. Pioneer in North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, Louisiana, Texas. Son of a something Revolutionary War veteran. Abraham, 15, got here in 56. I got here at the same time. He must have been the son, because at 1786 he would have been the dad, because he would have been about 29 when he was born. Born there was what, 67? Pioneer in Tennessee, Missouri, Louisiana, Texas. Father of 4 Confederate soldiers. Oh, really? Thank you for your service. But like I say, I'm glad the country's still together.
I probably thought it would fall apart by now too.
Oh yeah, you imagine if the United States had been split. Oh, good Lord. Lincoln went through a lot. We'll go over and check out the wall right quick. Skeletons? Meanwhile, I was telling people why we don't get scared when we hear these things, because, you know, like, the time I saw my first apparition, I was kind of stunned. The second time I saw him, he was walking behind me, and I didn't know somebody was, I heard footsteps, I thought it was my brother. I turned around and I saw the upper torso of a man. I had a cleaning service at the time. It was at a clinic, about 1 or 2 in the morning. I said something then, I guarantee you. I turned around and looked and went, blank, blank.
Now this one was
2018.
Newer ones.
Yeah, this is where they put urns at. 2022, 2023. See, I used to not believe in getting fried, because I figured I'd have to do it twice. Well, I got over here, Gary Wayne Hoover, Tommy Harper Gibbons, Craig Edward Gibbons. Any of you guys here?
Mirrors.
Mirrors? What do you mean mirrors? You're just talking fast. What are you saying? Adolf Rocamontes.
Memories here.
Memories here? When you were alive? Or still? I know, like, I go to the area where I was raised with my grandma. There's a lot of memories. Lots and lots of memories. Even Greg has memories from Arkansas, over in the Dallas area.
These people have their spot, but they're still alive.
Okay, yeah, you're right. 53. So this guy would be going on 71. He's 70 now. 52. 75, going on 76.
The bench.
What about the bench? You talking about the bench over there?
The bench? Are you sitting on the bench?
Yeah, are you sitting on the bench? Can you see us? We've got 2 spirit boxes going. What's this? Christopher Valero, 93 of 21, number 1. I guess maybe There's deep voice. Go around here. Look at the backside. Are you on one of these benches back here?
Jeff.
Jeff. Your name Jeff. You got a woman's voice. Oh, things could be different. 62, still after. Yeah, it should be about 61, going 62. I used to not believe in getting cremated, but I saw my mother-in-law. And she was one of the greatest people I've ever known. She helped so many people at every chance she got. Selfish bone, there wasn't one in her body, and I'm not just saying that either. She was a fantastic lady. I knew her almost 40 years when she passed. It was tough, really tough. She had went to the doctor feeling bad. Found out she had stage 4
I'm innocent.
bone and lung cancer. You're innocent? What are they accusing you of? What did they accuse you of anyway? What were you accused of? It's something to do with Jeff? Well, folks, look like the spirits are tired. Not getting much reply. We've pretty much gone through the entire cemetery. They got the American flag up there.
I need to warn you.
What you need to warn us about? When we leave, no spirits are allowed to follow us or attach themselves to us. They're not allowed. Not allowed. Either of us. I just got a warning. One of us, I need to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Yeah. Waiting for the reply now. What need to be warned about? That's some water hookup. Well, I think we're going to call to this one. We appreciate y'all watching this. Any comments? Suggestions? Right now we're in the North Texas area. We're both kind of semi-retired, I guess you could say.
A niche. It's called a niche.
Oh yeah, I've heard that term. Niche, that's right.
One niche costs $2,200.
It's cheaper than a plot.
It includes two rites of an interment. In other words, you can put two urns
In one area?
one. And the first open and closing of the niche, replacing an urn.